Sooner Scoop HD.
And it's been a journey, but it's been a fun one. I'll definitely say that. You know, I've had some different situation go on than I expected and anticipated, but it's definitely been an eye-opener and an awakening for me to come out here and compete. It's been fun.
How much have you grown just over this last year?
Extremely, without a doubt in my mind. I've matured a lot in ways that I didn't think that I could, and that's been good for me. Playing defense as a young guy in college it's a different ball game.
Sure.
A lot of the guys in that box are very mature and older. So, when you come in younger at a university like this and playing the guys that you play, you grow up really fast.
Is it mentally maybe the most, just as far as learning the game, learning where you need to be, and obviously working with Coach B?
Right. This is a unique defense. Not everybody can play it, and it's not easy to learn. But once you get those things down, you have to be confident in yourself to know your gaps in the schemes.
What's your relationship like with Matt Wells, and what's it like? What's it been like being here with him? Given y'all's history.
Right, man. I've been knowing Coach Wells since I was 15, 16 years old. So, being here with him, he definitely has helped out a lot. Just keeping my mind in it. Like, hey, be alert. You're not out of it just yet. And so, it's been very good to have Coach Wells here as well.
Kobie, part of that journey that I asked you about was buying into what Brent Venables was selling. Now that you've been here, been with him for a year, is that message, you look back on that first week in December, first few days in December, you look back on that and say, I totally believe in what he was saying now?
Without a doubt in my mind. Yeah, without a doubt in my mind. You have to, don't expect the results for the work you haven't done. He always tells us that. And so, I've definitely bought into what he has preached. I think he preaches a good word, and you just have to listen to him and accept it and believe in it.
I know obviously you're focused on Saturday's game and the bowl game beyond that, but when you look at the future, what are some of the things in the offseason that you feel like you really need to work on and try to make strides on to make a bigger impact next year?
Right, the playbook. The playbook for sure. Understanding the game, understanding the fits, understanding the gaps, the schemes, all of that good stuff. So just in the offseason, spending more time. I won't be the youngest guy in the room, so you have to take on that role of kind of being mature and knowing that playbook pretty well.
Go ahead, Daddy.
Just part of that maturity, understanding, like Danny's always talked about, Brent's just 1 foot means almost everything. Is that an understanding that you have to understand to get where you need to be?
No doubt. That one step or that one shade over is a ginormous difference, as you can see. But once you get those things down, man, the sky is truly the limit for this group.
Are we seeing a little bit of that byproduct in the passing game specifically, where you're seeing more linebackers tipping balls and catching interceptions and things like that? Is that last few weeks that's been happening? Is that part of that?
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
Being in the right place?
Being in the right place, seeing the right things. The thing that gets you in trouble the most here are your hands and your eyes in college football. Your hands, eyes, and feet get you in the most trouble, because if your eyes aren't in the right place, your feet aren't going to be. And so, you have to get those things down to know where you're at and to help yourself and benefit from it.
Kobie, does it ease things along for you having a couple guys that are your same age, and Jaron and Kibbs? You guys kind of get an opportunity to learn together alongside one another?
No doubt. I think we're a tight-knit group. We came in together. And we're learning it together. We go we go through the young guy situation a lot as young linebackers, so it's been extremely fun.
Man, how's it feel to be doing interviews for the first time as a Sooner?
Crazy.
You talk about that playbook and learning that. What is the toughest part about learning this playbook in particular and this defense in particular?
Just the schemes, man. The schemes. You have to see the right things in your alignment. Alignment is key, without a doubt.
Surprising how much film you have to watch? No.
It's expected.
It's something that Deshaun talked about a little bit, just as far as like he didn't do a whole lot of it.
Right.
But this year it's been a lot different for him.
I mean, I wouldn't say I was surprised by it, because kind of when I got here, that was what was expected.
Sure.
So for him, I guess, he kind of came in on a different circumstance. But when I got here, film was preached pretty much every day.
Yeah.
So.
You kind of learned
like
to live
that
with
part
it.
of it?
I do. Yeah, I truly feel like you have to be a student of the game every day. Coach V says he's a student of the game every day. He's one of the greatest defensive minds in college football. And so to become great and be at that top level, you have to be a student of the game and love it. genuinely.
You talk about that first part of the season when you weren't playing much or at all, really. Was it hard to stay engaged and push forward during that time? I imagine it's been a while since you've watched from the sidelines much.
Right. And, it wasn't hard to be engaged at all because, like I said, I love football, regardless if I'm playing or not. I can be engaged with the game pretty much from anywhere, on the couch, on the field, on the sideline. It's a little different aspect on the sideline, but, like you said, I haven't been in that situation ever until I got to college. So, like I said, man, it wasn't hard for me to stay engaged because I'm excited to see those guys, get the things that they deserve from their work as well.
Sooner Scoop HD.